Hi, I'm Luca Vargas, and this is...
Jen English. Hi,
Jen.
Luca.
How you doing? Well, we're going to have a fun time today. Jen can't cook.
No,
right?
I can't.
You can't cook.
Not at all.
Could you move that
but
knife
I can
over?
hold a knife.
Just move it over just a little bit.
Okay.
Well, Jen can't cook.
Okay.
You're on a culinary journey, and we're going to make some great dishes today. Jen, you ready?
I'm so excited.
Excellent. We're going to do a Greek-inspired salmon with feta and spinach, and then we're going to make a nice little white wine sauce for it with tomatoes. And then we're going to do a Spanish-inspired chicken dish.
Sounds good. My two favorite things, salmon
really?
and chicken.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Greek and Spanish. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
So, but you good with that?
I am.
All right. We're going to have some pancetta or bacon into the chicken. We're going to have some great flavors. It's just going to be a lot of fun, and Jen's a blast, and she's going to do everything. I'll be leaving the show in the next 2 minutes.
That's scary.
It is. But don't go away, because your culinary journey starts now. Hey everybody, welcome back to A Culinary Journey. I'm here with Jen English, one of my good friends from Clark Distributors.
Oh, thanks, Luca.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You're one of my good friends.
Thank you. Okay, and we're just gonna stop there. I just want to enjoy that moment. Not too many people say that to me, so I'm really glad. It's because I'm cooking for you today.
Let's take a moment.
Yeah, let's just enjoy it.
Just savor it.
One more time. There you go. All right, savoring. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yes.
Salmon, chicken, great food. Really easy to make. So you have a couple of kids.
Yes, two.
You work hard. You both get home. You're after work. You're all tired.
Yes.
You don't want to make all this food, right?
Exactly. My husband does the cooking.
He does?
All of it.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a great cook.
On purpose?
Well, I don't cook, so
Okay.
so maybe
someone
this
might be something you might
I know.
make for
I need
him.
to impress him.
Exactly.
Like with these skills out of nowhere.
All right, so we're going to do that today. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some salmon, just plain Atlantic salmon, and we're going to top it with our spinach and our feta cheese to make like a little topping. And then we're going to make a sauce for it. Really simple.
That sounds good.
The only thing I'll need is a lemon. Make sure I have a lemon right over here. I do. All right, and this is what's called mise en place.
Mise en place.
Mise en place means everything in its place, and this is everything we need. So I need you to get the salmon. Just get it.
I can do.
That's a refrigerator. Pull. There you go. All right.
How beautiful is it?
Isn't that a nice refrigerator? What do you think about my kitchen over here?
I love this kitchen.
Isn't that
I'm
not
very
flooring you?
jealous. I know. They're amazing.
They're so good to me.
We
All right.
got
So
our floor from them.
did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We
We're
love
going
it.
to put a little salt, black and white pepper on it because we want to see. We always season all our meats or proteins. You need, good. You're a pro.
it.
Okay. Don't put too much. Okay, just keep going. And then what I've done is preheated the pan with a little bit of oil, right? And we're going to sear the salmon. So I'm going to get this up on a little bit higher.
I
All right?
love salmon.
You do?
I
Good.
do.
Now, how do you like it? Do you like it cooked on a little bit on the medium rare side? Do you like it cooked all the way through?
All the way through.
All the way through.
I'm a well
okay.
done girl.
You got it. So if you ever
I'm staying away from your burgers.
my burger. Apparently you saw my burger
little
show.
rare.
Yeah. That's okay. You could always cook those all the way through, especially my really big burger. Take
Yes.
about 2 or 3 days, but you can cook it all the way through. It shouldn't be a problem. So we're going to get our mise en place ready. We're going to get a couple of ingredients ready and leave them on our cutting board. You're going to help me out. Ready?
Yes.
All right. We're going to cut a shallot. I'm going to teach you how to cut a shallot.
This is a shallot.
This is a shallot. It's part of the onion family. It's really yummy, and I love using it in all my cooking. Basically what I do is cut right through.
Okay.
Did you sign a waiver?
No.
She didn't sign a waiver. Okay.
Big knife.
And then what I do to get my little nice chop, but you could cheat if you need to, is I cut through
How
and then I
much
cut.
time do we have on the show?
We have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. We got to get the salmon
Look at my
cooked
knife
and well
just
done.
keeps
So
going.
yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay. Stop.
How long do you do cutting in culinary school?
A little bit longer than we have for the show. How's that?
Is that like a whole semester?
Oh well, it could get there. And actually, they teach you.
So is this when I can pull out my special thing?
Here, yeah, go ahead. You pull that out. I'm doing a nice brunoise
chopper?
chopper. There you go.
These things are the best.
So try that one out. See how close we get to each other.
Beautiful.
It looks like it works. All right, I have mine right
You just
there.
pick out the pieces you don't like.
Right. Oh, is that how
Right,
it works? Yeah. Okay.
See, but if you cook with your kids, my 3-year-old loves to do this.
Perfect.
And when
you know
you've
what?
had a bad day, you just pull one of these things out.
And one of the great things about cooking with kids is that you get them involved in the process.
Absolutely.
So if you have something like that, you can get them involved in the process. It's absolutely cool. And you know what? You're absolutely right. You want to be able to do things like that so that your kids go, wow, I want to do that with you, Mom, and they want to spend time with you instead of playing video games or
you can't give a
sitting in the other
3-year-old
room.
a knife.
No, you can't? Oh, don't tell my wife that.
See,
I
you're
did
already
that already.
skipping to the next.
Well, I'm going to cut some tomatoes because that's going to be a while you're over there. Basically, I'm
I aim
dicing
for
some
perfection.
tomatoes. All right, so let me explain something I'm doing. At some point, I have to teach somebody something. I'm dicing up the tomatoes a little bit small on this side, right? And what I did is I took the outsides of the tomato out. Now, does your husband ever make his own tomato sauce?
All the time.
All right, so if you're using fresh tomatoes and you take these out, what you can do now is actually save those and add those to your tomato sauce.
Oh, nice.
Even if you buy canned tomatoes, which you can do, but you just add that in so you don't have to waste it. So it's just one more product that goes back into what you're cooking.
See, how do you get through this skin?
Get through what skin? You're
Stuff.
supposed to take some of that off.
Oh.
I forget to tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we seared one side of our salmon. We're going to flip it over. Look at that beautiful sear mark we got on there, right? Isn't that nice?
Beautiful.
So we're going to sear that and sear the other side. We want to get those cooking up nicely. And then, once you sear this other side, in here, we're going to make our topping.
So I didn't know you didn't use the insides.
Well, I don't really want all those pits, and I don't need all the meat and flesh in there. I just want the outside, the flesh from the outside. That's just a great way to do it. So I'm going to show you really one more time.
That's my
because it's going to be, that's beautiful.
See? And then
Great.
that's the sticky stuff.
So what I'm going to show you one more time, kind of give you an idea. What you do is just go right through, right? Take all that to the side. You want to try one?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. You keep working on that.
Because these can go in the chopper too.
They can. What I like to do though is cut off the edge. See, because you don't want that little end piece, right?
I don't know. I usually throw it in.
Okay, and then we cut
There's nothing
down.
you can't eat with vegetables, right?
No, not at all. Really, you could eat it all. So look at that. We got all our ingredients together, and we're searing that salmon. I mean, we're giving a nice, real good sear. And I think one of the biggest differences from home chefs and restaurant
Ow.
chefs is that we actually let things cook.
This is
And
a
that's-
sharp knife.
That is a sharp knife. Yes.
Thanks
Okay,
for
you are
that.
now officially going to be on every one of my shows. So
Nice.
Be careful. Got it. All right.
got
Good
it.
job. I don't even think the camera's on me anymore. They're just showing you all
Look
day.
it, and then I can chop.
And then chop. I feel like we're in an
I like it
infomercial.
chunky.
You like it chunky? There you go.
Then you
All
just
right.
mix it in.
Now, let's move on to our next step. These are not cooked all the way through, so they're going to go in the oven. But we want to crust them. So let's turn this down because we're going to be making a sauce with that in a second. So we got that nice sear. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sear. Just bring it over here. And
Now, what
then
did you put in the bottom of that pan? Nothing?
in the bottom of this pan,
No,
it was
this
just
pan. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one doesn't have anything. We're just going to add a little oil to that in a second. But this pan, I took off the heat. It's really smoking hot, really great for what we're going to do. But the next thing I'm going to do is just make a
That
topping.
smells good.
Doesn't it? The salmon?
Wait, what is this method? Crunch a bunch of spinach?
Crunch a bunch of, that's what it's called, crunch a bunch of spinach. You're just having fun chopping, aren't you?
Yeah.
And we're going to let the
We're
spinach.
trying to master one thing at a time.
There you go. I think I need 2 or 3 shows with you, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
Do you ever
so
do dessert show?
I can. We could do dessert beers with it.
All right.
All right?
Now you're talking.
Now, next time you bring the beer, I really don't think you should be drinking
I
while we're
shouldn't be
cooking, though.
drinking while cooking.
Yeah,
Which perhaps that's where I go wrong.
possibly. That's why. So what I'm going to do is just take the spinach
I think I need a
take-
bigger cutting board.
and take some of the fat.
I don't think you're going to use any of my ingredients.
No, I will. No. You're doing a very important part of what we're going to cook. I'm
There.
going to take the spinach and the feta, right?
Yes.
And season it with a little salt. Now I'm
Let
going
me
to
do the seasoning.
No. How about pepper? I want to do the seasoning. There you go. All right.
When do you
So-
ever have seasonings this beautifully lined up?
You don't. You need to have someone come over your house and do that. That's what
I
it
know.
is. So what I'm going to do is take that spinach and feta that melted, right? And I'm going to put it right over the top of each of these.
Wait, can I do it?
You want to do one of these?
Yeah.
There you go. You do that other one. All right. So I asked her if she wanted to sit and watch. She goes, I don't sit and watch. I am the
Now you
center
can
of the
see
action. Now
why.
I can see why, yes.
This is so fun. I love learning new things.
Ooh, you got to keep it on the fish.
Oh,
It's important.
it is?
All right, yes. All right, good? We're there? All right, we're working.
little
That's fine.
messy.
No, it's good. It's perfect. So you got that? Everybody checking that out? Beautiful dish. We got nice preparation. Gonna put that in the oven, 350 degrees. We want to bake the
350.
we want to bake the fish the whole way through. Now in the same pan, just keeping all those same flavors, we're going to make a sauce for this. Ready? So we're going to add a little bit more oil.
Yep.
Where are your nice chopped tomatoes?
Oh, I have a few. I like to mix it all. Do you want my shallots too?
I want your shallots and your tomatoes,
Ooh,
yes.
Okay. What about my spinach?
No,
Not yet.
hold on to your spinach, yeah. Okay,
See, anybody can cook.
It's true. And thank you for all the, wow, this is a big shallot sauce. It's going to be good.
Yep.
All right. Let's cook this down. We're going to saute the shallots till they get nice and crispy. And the tomatoes will get nice and soft, so we're going to get these nice flavors in there. Season, please.
See, your
a little
knife
bit of
can
salt,
even be a
a little bit of salt and pepper. Ta-da!
I like to do the high
The high, yeah.
for effect.
Well, if you do it right, it's the swirl. You ready?
Oh.
Do it right. You do this.
Ooh.
Then you look professional. And they say I can't teach someone how to do this. Perfect job.
Seasoned.
There you go. All right, we're just going to get that cooking in there.
Now, what is this seasoning?
That's a little white pepper. We're not going to use that. We use a little bit of that in the beginning because that'll give it a little bit of spice. You don't want to go too spicy.
No, we don't.
All right. So, some herbs. Remember, you had a
Yes.
question about herbs.
Guess what these are?
Can you find the dill?
This is the dill.
Perfect. There you
That
go.
one I
I
know.
would like you to do me a
Dill.
favor. Chop up a little bit of dill and a little bit of rosemary.
I need a bigger cutting board.
You can. Here, I'm going to switch over to this one, okay? You stand here.
I'm not sure I know
You
rosemary.
stand here. Okay. Remember the one you asked me before what that is?
That's rosemary?
Rosemary.
That looks like a Christmas tree?
Yes, exactly.
Your rosemary looks like a Christmas tree.
Now, here's the important thing, though, with fresh herbs, and I want you to really, so if you use, that's great right there. One, you want to use all the leaves. You don't want to use any of the stems because they're really woody, and then you want to chop them nice and fine. But the big key is using fresh herbs,
Oh,
you put
it
in at the
is.
very last minute,
Grow your own.
and you grow your own. If you use dry herbs, though, if you have to because you can't get any or you don't have any, those you want to put in
Something
earlier
just
on.
went flying
Sorry about that.
towards
That's me. Those you want to put in earlier in the process, where you want to get that in. Let's say.
You want these now?
No. I want to get those in when I'm starting to saute. If I'm doing dry herbs, all right. So I'm going to add a little bit of wine to our tomato and
The
shallot
wine
mixture.
is the fun part.
Yep.
So you
And just a little bit of vegetable stock.
how do you not use the woody part of this?
Here, that's a great question. What you do is go from this side and pull, and you'll pull right up the stem, and what you're going to get is just those. So just want a little bit of rosemary, because rosemary is pretty pungent. I like rosemary. You could use oregano also, but I like rosemary.
You prefer it?
And, well, I like the way the flavor adds to the fish. It's
I know,
it's
I
really
always go with
different.
the oregano. Good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, and some people like it, some people don't. If you like rosemary, you're going to love rosemary. If you don't, guess what? You're not going to like it no matter what I tell you about. So now we got our sauce cooking down. Going to add our herbs in a second. What I'm going to do, put a pat of butter in this thing, just to give it a nice little shine and some extra flavor.
I feel
Right?
like my day started stressful, and now this is like relaxing.
Well, that's what cooking should be. It should be nice and
I know,
relaxing.
but usually in my life it's not.
Okay, well, you need to cook a little more.
I guess so.
I bet your husband would be a little bit more relaxed if you did some of the cooking.
I'm sure he would be. I slack on my nights.
All right, so now look at our nice buttery sauce. Check that out.
Ooh.
See that? Now what I'm going to add to it, you asked me before, what's a roux?
Yeah, I don't
A
know.
roux is a blend of butter and flour that is basically a thickening agent.
And you buy it?
No, you actually make
You make it.
Same portion of flour to butter, put it in a pan, let it cook down, and then as it cooks down, it starts creating this nutty flavor. And all that nuttiness adds to the flavor of what you're making, right?
Yep.
But it also helps thicken. So now our sauce is actually becoming a nice little thick sauce. See
I
that?
see this. So
All right, how are
flour,
we doing with
butter.
that? All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a
Good.
quick little break now because our sauce is reducing. You're going to finish chopping that. When we come
Yes.
back, our salmon is going to actually be finished cooking because we need to get it well done for her. And when we come back, we'll try that out and get started on our Spanish chicken dish, which is going to have a whole lot of flavor. It's really crazy. You're going to absolutely love it. So don't go away. Jen,
Yes, I will still be here, I promise.
I hope so. See you in a culinary minute.